Most people think attraction is all about the big moments, the confession, the bold compliment, the first move. But what if I told you real attraction almost never starts with words? It begins quietly, in tiny shifts in energy, in signals people don't even know they're sending. This is why so many potential connections feel confusing, because what someone truly feels isn't spoken, it's shown. In this video, we're diving deep into the psychology behind the silent signs that reveal when casual interest is turning into real attraction. These aren't just guesses, they're patterns rooted in human behavior. And once you learn to see them, you'll understand why attraction often becomes crystal clear only after the moment has passed. Let's start with the first, and maybe most powerful sign. The eyes linger longer than necessary. Think about it. There's a huge difference between just looking at someone and truly seeing them. A normal glance is quick. It's functional. But when attraction is in the air, the rules change. The glance slows down. When someone is drawn to you, their eyes will naturally find their way back to you, again and again. They don't just meet your gaze, they pause in it for a beat longer than usual. You might notice their eyes briefly drop to your lips before returning to meet yours. Or they might hold eye contact for that extra second, then quickly look away, almost as if they were caught. This isn't a calculated move. It's an automatic response. Psychologically, our eyes are drawn to what our brain finds rewarding. And when attraction is growing, the brain literally struggles to look away. This is often the very first crack in someone's carefully composed mask. Next up, sign number 2. Small, accidental touches start to appear. Touch is one of the clearest boundaries we have, separating what's neutral from what's personal. As attraction deepens, people unconsciously search for safe, deniable ways to cross that line. It might be a light touch on your arm when you both laugh at a joke, or they might brush past you in a hallway, even when there's plenty of room. Maybe they'll find a tiny, imaginary piece of lint on your shirt just to have a reason to make contact. These touches are almost never bold or aggressive. They're subtle feelers, little tests of the emotional water. Psychology shows that physical closeness is a powerful catalyst for emotional bonding. That is why the body often seeks it out long before the mind is ready to admit what it wants. It's not just about touching you. It's about feeling how that simple contact changes the energy of the moment. Sign number 3 is all about body language. Their body opens toward you. The body is a terrible liar. It reacts to emotion far faster than our logical brain can. When attraction is present, you'll see a natural shift in their posture. They'll start leaning in a little closer when you speak. Their arms, which might have been crossed before, will now be open and relaxed. You might notice their feet and legs are angled in your direction, even if their head is turned elsewhere. They might also tilt their head slightly as they listen or unconsciously expose their neck, classic signs of comfort, trust, and engagement. These are unconscious signals they're trying to send you. It's their nervous system broadcasting a simple message. I feel safe here. A closed-off body is a form of protection. An open body is an invitation. And in the language of attraction, the body always tells the truth. Now for sign 4, and it's one that many people miss. Their voice sounds different when they talk to you. We seriously underestimate how much our tone of voice reveals. When someone is around a person they're attracted to, their voice often changes. It might become a little softer, a little slower. It gains a certain warmth that isn't there when they're talking to others. Sometimes you'll hear more playfulness and light teasing in their words. Other times, their voice might take on a quieter, more intimate rhythm, almost as if they're sharing a secret. You may even notice that you start developing inside jokes, creating conversations that feel private and special, even when you're in a group. This vocal shift is not an accident. The voice becomes a bridge, closing the emotional distance between two people. It's the mind's way of creating a shared, intimate space long before anything physical happens. This brings us to sign number 5. Their compliments go beyond just your appearance. Look, anyone can say, "You look nice today." That's easy, and it often means very little. But when someone starts complimenting how you think, or how you handle a stressful situation, or your unique sense of humor, or the values you live by, that's when you know something deeper is happening. These kinds of compliments require actual attention. They show that this person has been observing you, really paying attention to who you are as a person. And observation is a powerful form of emotional investment. Psychologically, we don't spend time studying people we feel neutral about. We study the things and people that matter to us. This is the point where simple, casual interest quietly transforms into genuine admiration. Sign number 6. They start creating private moments with you. Real attraction struggles to grow when there's too much noise and distraction. So, as feelings deepen, a person will instinctively try to reduce the audience. They might pull you aside for a quick chat at a party. They might suggest going for a walk, just the two of you. Or maybe after a lively group chat online, you get a private message from them to continue the conversation. This isn't about being secretive. It's about creating focus. The brain actively seeks out environments where an emotional connection can develop without constant interruption. Privacy creates a sense of safety, and it's within that safe space that true attachment can finally begin to form. And finally, sign number 7. This is the most raw biological sign of them all. Their energy visibly shifts when you're near. Attraction is a chemical process that activates the nervous system, and the effects are often hard to hide. You might notice them laughing a bit more nervously around you. Maybe they blush easily. You might see them fidgeting with their hair, their watch, or a piece of jewelry. Or they might suddenly become more animated and energetic the moment you walk into the room. This isn't a sign of discomfort. It's stimulation. Their body is releasing a cocktail of adrenaline and dopamine, the same chemicals linked to excitement, pleasure, and anticipation. That mix of nervous energy is just their body's chemistry trying to find its balance in your presence. And that kind of authentic reaction is almost impossible to fake. Now, here's the most important truth in all of this. No single sign on its own means anything definitive. A stray glance could just be a stray glance. A light touch could genuinely be an accident. Real understanding comes from recognizing the patterns. One signal is just noise, but several of these signals repeated over time tell a story. And this isn't about giving you a playbook to act fast or push harder. This is an invitation to become more aware, more present. Attraction doesn't grow under pressure. It flourishes in presence. The most powerful response you can have isn't to chase or to test them. It's to match their energy with your own calm confidence. Because the goal isn't to decode someone just so you can gain control. It is to recognize a genuine connection when it starts to appear and to treat it with the respect it deserves. The language of attraction is quiet, but it's incredibly honest. A person's eyes, their body, their tone, their energy, they all speak long before words ever do. And when you learn how to listen, you can finally stop guessing and start understanding. Because the deepest connections don't begin with a grand confession. They begin with quiet signals, with unspoken feelings, with something felt long before it's ever said. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.